Hi, welcome to Ride Alongside. So today I thought I would do a comparison video just really quickly of the Soma Junebug bar versus the Salsa Cowchipper bar. So I was considering both these bars for the El Monsterachi, and previously I had the Pro Road Medium 2 bar from Salsa Cycles on there. Now, both the Junebug and the Cowchipper are a shallower drop, shorter reach bar than your typical road bar like the PRM2. So you can probably see it has a typical road bar profile to it. It's a very comfortable bar, but pretty straight, no real flare or anything. So I just have that one here for comparison. Now, the Soma Junebug looked very good to me when I saw it in photos, mounted up with levers and everything. It's a good looking bar. It's got a nice flat section here. That's what I prefer, but it doesn't have too much real estate here. It's kind of one hand position that you've got, and it has a real short top of the bar, the flat section. So that part there is 34 centimeters. So I'll kind of rattle off some statistics about these bars here, or specifications as it might be. But the Junebug, it has 112 millimeters of drop, whereas the Cowchipper has 116 millimeters of drop. So pretty similar, 4 millimeter difference, not too much. And then the reach is even closer. The reach on the Junebug is only 65 millimeters, whereas the Cowchipper is 68. Now, the Cowchipper is a size 46. That's the one that I have. And that's the distance between the lever clamp areas. So you can see they have marks on the lever clamps there, where the lever clamps go. So that's 46 centimeters between those clamp areas, whereas the Junebug is 45.5. So again, very close. And they probably do look somewhat similar. And they actually are very close on the bar ends as well. So you can see they kind of match up almost. See over here and over there. The Cowchipper is 57.5 centimeters, whereas the Junebug is 56 centimeters. So they're very close. The Cowchipper in size 46 is 322 grams, whereas the Junebug is 300 grams. So the Junebug's a little bit lighter. And you can probably see the difference there is that the Cowchipper is a little bit roomier than the Junebug. At least that's my impression. And the Junebug is just kind of a little bit more compacted in, but very similar dimensions. So what Soma says about their Junebug is that it's a drop bar for off-road use in mind. It's roomier in the drops than the On-One Midge, which is a very popular, kind of has a cult following type of dirt drop bar. But it's got a shallower drop than the WTB dirt drop, which is the original dirt drop bar. And it's slightly narrower than both is what they say. And I was actually very surprised when I got the Junebug because it felt like it was very narrow compared to what I had thought. So Salsa Cycles says that the Cowchipper gives comfort, control, and efficiency for long days in the saddle, whether road touring, crushing, mixed surfaces, or conquering the Great Divide. While the Cowchipper retains some resemblance of drop road bars, its radical 24-degree flare in the drops boosts leverage, stability, and comfort dramatically. So, pretty interesting. So they're talking about that flare that you can see there, that's different than the PRM2. So they just flare out just a little bit more. But this Cowchipper feels a lot more roomy than the Junebug to me, just right away. So those are kind of the bars next to each other. I don't know if I gave you guys a profile view of the Cowchipper, but it's got a lot more real estate right here. A lot more places to put your hands. I actually felt these bars on a friend's bike yesterday, and he actually had his levers positioned kind of up at the top. So I had to move my hands up to actually brake with his levers, but you could hold the bar way down here as well. So it's nice having kind of two positions in the drops, so to speak. One that's more flat and then one that's more up on the curve a little bit. So you can kind of choke up on the Cowchipper a little bit more than you can with the Junebug. As you can see right there. So just different designs. They're going to suit people differently. But the Junebug is a narrow bar, and you might not be able to fit like bike packing bags on there quite as easily, and baskets are going to be harder with the Junebug than they would be with the Cowchipper or something else. The PRM2 is a 44 centimeter wide bar here compared to the 46 of the Cowchipper, so it's going to be a little bit harder to fit stuff in there as well, but depending on your shoulder width and your anatomy, that 44 might fit you better, as might the Junebug. So you got to keep your anatomy in mind, as well as your intended application and what you plan to fit between your levers and the drops. So just a quick video to show you guys the differences between the Junebug and the Cowchipper. Two bars I thought were pretty close, but in hand they felt significantly different to me. So I'm Nick from RideAlongside. I hope this has been useful, and I'll have more content for you real soon. Thanks for watching.